I'm Swati and welcome back. I want to start this video by wishing you all a very happy new year, and I hope each one of you is equally excited about this new year as I am. Now, in order to have a productive start of the year, I wanted to introduce some really brilliant kitchen tips with you all. Well, thanks to last year, we actually realized the importance of knowing these small little hacks in the kitchen which can actually save a lot of time. इनमें से कुछ टिप मैंने अपनी मदर और मदर इन लॉ से इनहेरिट की हैं और कुछ मैंने ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम अपने एक्सपीरियंस से गेन की हैं. These kitchen tips will not only help you reduce your work time in the kitchen but will also help reducing your effort and overall energy. By the way, if you guys haven't already noticed, then I went through a nice haircut and I actually put these small life updates on my Instagram profile. So if you're interested, do join me on my Instagram account. It is @talkingmom. Now that I have bragged so much about these tips, let's see what I'm actually talking about by starting the video. Well, starting off with pressure cooker. It is one of my favorite cookware in the kitchen only because it helps me in preparing multiple dishes in one go. While preparing dal or khichdi, I use a separate steel container like this to boil or prepare extra items in the cooker. Just put the dal or khichdi at the bottom and place another container inside to boil other veggies of your choice. You can even try a small bowl or small bhagoni that fits into your cooker. You can place a rack below if the quantity of below item is more. Here the quantity of dal is really less, so I'm putting the mug directly. I started using this trick when my daughter started her solids and I had to boil veggies for her. One whistle and you will not only save time but you will also save extra buck on gas. So here I have all the preparation done for dal tadka and masala aloo. Tissue paper tops my list of cleaning supplies in the kitchen. Nothing beats the spotless and hygienic cleaning that a tissue paper gives. I specifically use it for cleaning greasy and sticky surfaces because cloth usually demands a special cleaning and lot of effort after cleaning these areas, or else they end up smelling really bad. But with tissue paper, just use it and throw it in the bin. With sauce bottles like this, you can always wash the cap. But cleaning the bottle top is always an issue, and that's where the tissue plays mess-free role. Cleaning with tissues also increases the lifespan of your cloth cleaner. They remain stain-free and doesn't require frequent cleaning. I also clean my pickle jars like this to keep moisture away. Even when you are outdoors or on the go, just wipe clean your travel food containers and they will not smell as bad when you'll open them for washing. I used to use this trick with my lunch box at office. Well, I personally feel that the scissor is the most underrated kitchen tool of all. Scissor for me is like a boon. It not only comes handy for easy chopping, but when it comes to cutting hot food like these hot parathas, scissor just save me from burning my hands. Here you have nice and clean cut and no burns whatsoever. I also use it mostly for making equal portions of my kids' meal like sandwich, pancakes, chila, etc. Much convenient than a cutter. Okay, we all boil milk in the separate containers and they usually leave greasy fat behind. So knead some dough in your milk container before putting it for washing. It will not only make the dough soft, but the cleaning of milk container becomes non-greasy and easy, means lesser effort. Just rub the dry flour around the vessel and see how smartly dough is ready without using another utensil, yani एक तीर से दो निशाने। Well, this one is a classic. If there is some leftover veggies in your fridge that you don't want to eat, just mix some water and churn it in the mixer. Now use this in either kneading some dough or use 2 teaspoons of this in some gravy. Either of them will turn out delicious. I know this is useful for moms whose kids leaves lot of veggies behind. Kitchen is the best place to reuse used papers or newspaper lying around the house. Just collect them at one place and hang them somewhere convenient in your kitchen. Now use them as a liner for your kitchen routines like cutting veggies or kneading dough, and voila, your kitchen countertop is as clean as it was. Okay, so you don't have funnel to fill bottles with small openings? No worries. These papers will act like one, and see how smartly this kitchen tip will save you some extra money. Now no need to buy funnels of different sizes. You have customizable paper funnel right in your kitchen. I hope these tips will help you in your kitchen, and if yes, then hit that like button right away and tell me which kitchen tip you like the most. And I'll see you in my next video. Until next time.